lovelies, this is Simsfell and welcome to episode 2 of Niche with the Moneek Tribe. For those of you who don't know, Niche is a genetic survival game where you start off with an Adam and Eve, or male and female nicheling, which is one of these creatures you have right in front of us right here. And basically you try and breed up a tribe, making sure to survive through generations by ensuring that you have ample nesting material and food. And then you pretty much pass through the days and make sure your tribe stays alive. And I did not make that clear in the last episode, which I probably should have, but I think you guys caught on pretty well, and I've got to say I'm super happy with the name suggestions you guys gave me. I've already started compiling a list of those awesome names, which we will definitely start using. But of the immediate concern, we actually need to find more food. I'll reintroduce the members of the tribe here. Our tribe currently is at number 5. This here is Moneek, the nicheling that the tribe is named after, with her mate Uken. They currently have 2 sons, and Moneek is expecting another one. The eldest son is Blex over here. He has found his own little nest, and we said in the last episode that the Moneek tribe, they pretty much stick in pairs, they mate for life, and they only breed once they find a permanent nest. And Moneek and her mate Uken happen to find this permanent nest right here, which she's sitting on. And we also said that if a nest is within 2 tiles of the other, then that nest belongs to one pair. So this nest here is 3 tiles pretty much. There's 2 tiles between the nests. There's 1 tile between them, that's okay. If there's 2 tiles, that's a bit too far away for the females to jump between. So her eldest son, Blex, has claimed that for himself. Obviously he can't breed now because he is just 4 days old, still a teen, but once he becomes an adult, hopefully he can find a mate of his own and get his own family started. His younger brother, on the other hand, has a very interesting purse snout, which I have never seen before. There's quite a few new mutations and stuff in this game which I have not seen because I haven't watched the newer versions, but this is version 1.1.4. Now this here is Dreen. This is the younger brother of Blex and the second son that Moneek and Uken have. And on their way up here, which is currently where they're situated, they started all the way down, over here, there we go, not on the flower pot. They started all the way down here and slowly climbed their way up, along the way meeting this lovely albino female, which we have named Lanfion. And she is currently, she's got 7 days left, and I think, is she older or younger? She is actually younger than Uken and Moneek, so she might make a good mate for their son, because I'm pretty sure the immunity genes are compatible. She's got E and H immunity, and he has A and D immunity, so that would actually work out very well. However, they probably won't last too long because Lanfion will probably pass away. But we need to try and work towards getting our food stores up, because that is currently serving as a bit of a problem for us. So let's get her. That's why she's kind of perched down here, because they all have different skills. Her skills, whoopsies, this is not what I meant to go to. Her skills, she kind of has berry collecting, that's really high for her. So that's why she's perched here, because of everyone on the tribe, she can actually collect berries the best. And then Uken here can dig for roots and also collect or crack nuts because of his cracker jaw. So that's why we are kind of inching his way towards this tree so he can help out with that. Moneek is good with digging and fishing. Unfortunately, we don't have a nest near the water, so we can't exactly fish. Blex here is a good hunter or a fisher as well. I guess his nest is much closer to the sea, so probably once he gets his mate, he'll probably spend some time in the ocean, who knows. His younger brother, on the other hand, has kind of the same traits as him, so they would make good hunters. We do have a bunny burrow over here, but we haven't seen any bunnies running around, unfortunately. Hopefully that gets fixed at some point. Okay, so we need to start moving these nichelings. I think she's just going to clear the grasses here, so that's extra nesting material. Her mate's used up all his moves. I think Blex, whoopsie, sorry guys, Blex is going to, he's gonna, I think, pick some berries. Yeah, because he can pick berries as well, so that's useful for him. His younger brother, and does he have big body? I'm not sure. His younger brother is much smaller. Maybe because he's still a baby? Who knows? I think he's a teen. His younger brother is, I think, going to inch this way and probably try and find inch that way. I think he's going to try and clear some other grasses and see if there's other food sources, maybe some bunny burrows around here that maybe he can try and hunting from. So let's see what child Moneek has this turn, guys. Okay, let's see what happens. Is it a daughter? Oh, that's so cute! She had a daughter. Okay, that's cute. And she can dig. She's got digger's paw. Let's have a quick look at her genetics. Okay, B and C immunity, which is great. Now this pair, they have opposite immunity genes, which means all children they have will be healthy, which is good for us. And okay, all seems good. She's got great eyesight. She looks healthy across the board. High fertility, wonderful. Let's go ahead and name her. And what I'm going to be doing for naming, actually, you guys can constantly be leaving names for me because I add this to a huge list that I'm going to compile. We're going to go through probably thousands and thousands of little nichelings. As you already can see, their lifetime goes by so quick. So we're going to need a lot of names. And what I'll do, I've compiled my own list, and then I have a list with names that you guys suggest. I'll swap between the two. So every kind of second birth, I'll use a name you guys give me, and then every second birth, I'll use a name that I chose. So there we go. That way we can both balance what we want. But Lana, I'm going to choose from the list you guys have given me. And I'm sorry if I don't make any sense. If you want me to clarify something, then let me know down in the comments below, and I'll make sure to address that in the next episode. Okay, so for her, I think I want to name her Cyaneri. Or Cyaneri. Cyaneri. I think it's Cyaneri. I'm going to pronounce it Cyaneri. If it's pronounced a different way, then let me know. But I think lovely Cyaneri is a wonderful addition to the family. We finally have a female that's part of this sibling group, which is also important because we kind of need that. And we're going to get Mum to hop over. What can she do, actually? In terms of her skills, she can also dig around. And I did not use the senses, guys. You can actually use the senses. So they've got, I think, smelling. This is hearing. And this is just normal perception. We can actually use the senses to find food, which is what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to get Mum to jump over here and try and dig something up. Now this is an important way of getting food, which we should probably use, otherwise we are going to be amply screwed. So let's get Dad to hop over here, maybe clear the grasses. I think he can jump there, and oh, we have found someone. Okay, Dukirta. I don't think we're going to accept him into our tribe, just because he's got the derp snout, which I'm not a big fan of. He does have okay fishing, so claw. We're not desperate for genetics, so I don't think we need to jump over to him just yet. And then Blex, what can Blex? Blex is probably just going to stick around here and collect berries for now. That's all he's going to do. His younger brother can't dig, but he's going to just explore. Yeah, his younger brother's going to explore. Can't dig yet. He could collect things, so maybe he could try and go towards this berry bush. I think we'll work on that next time. And then for, let's see. For Lanfion here, she doesn't really need to go anywhere. I'm really thinking she might not even make it there to become Blex's mate. He's probably going to have to find someone else. And if he doesn't, they might actually have to end up taking their sister as a mate, which is not what we want, but sometimes for genetics, you gotta do what you gotta do. Now, with her immunity genes, let's have a quick look. She's got B and C. A and D and A and D. So actually, Cyaneri could make a wonderful mate for either of her brothers. Okay, guys, well, we've got that going on. Let's pass the day and see what happens. Okay, and Blex has grown up into an adult, guys. He is a handsome, strapping young lad, and he is probably ready for a mate, if we found one for him. If we don't, then, well, that's going to be unfortunate, but he's going to have to take on his sister in that case. But actually, if he manages to get Lanfion as a mate, then his younger brother could actually take their sister. So I think what I'm going to do is try and wiggle Lanfion up. What's her eye? Oh, she's got short-sighted eyes. No. I'm going to try and actually wiggle her up. Food is very important, but I'm going to try and wiggle her up so that she can find a way, hopefully, to Blex, and they can get a family started because she's got E and H immunity. Not only is she a compatible mate for him, she's also going to be introducing new immunity genes to any of the children they have. and then hopefully Blex's children can then mate with Dreen's children, and that way they won't be too closely related. Okay, so she is okay. Blex is gonna stay where he is staying because he's kind of guarding these berry bushes right here, and it's probably important that his mate finds a way to him. That way he can hunt bunnies and then look after this bush, and then his mate can she has a berry bush nestled right around her nest, so actually that would be wonderful for the two of them. And actually they've got some roots there as well, and we might clear the grass to see if there's anything else around that area. Now for little Cyaneri, is it Cyaneri or Cyaneri? I can't decide. I'm probably gonna keep switching the way I pronounce her name. Why don't we wiggle her this way? And then we'll get their mom to hop into this nest. We'll get dad to jump over here and mate with, okay, that's wonderful. We'll get him to jump back because he actually needs to keep collecting these nuts. That's what he's good at. And oh my gosh, they've got 3 days left. Okay, well, we definitely need Lanfion to wiggle her way there as soon as possible. And we're gonna get clear that. Little Dreen can clear that little bush there. And also, you guys can give these nichelings personalities. You can let me know down in the comments below what sort of personalities you think these nichelings have. So that would be quite interesting, and we can, develop the stories more so with that sort of aspect going on. You can add some more dimension to the stories. Let's pass the day. Everyone's kind of in this area, which is good to see. And oh my gosh, that is a different colored baby for once. Okay, it is a boy with A and C immunity. It's very nice because all of the children so far have very high fertility, which is awesome. And let's name him. I'm going to name him something that I wrote down. I'm going to name him Brewstum. There you go. Wait, nope, there's a W there. There we go, Brewstum. So Brewstum is the third brother of the second generation. Actually, he's the fourth child, but the third brother. So there we go. We've got him in the family, and that is super exciting. I don't think I will get Moneek to mate yet. Maybe in her last day, but not yet because there are quite a bit of children. We need to worry more about food than anything else. And I think we're going to get her. I feel like she should find food somewhere. Can she collect? I keep forgetting. But no, she can dig. So we need to get her somewhere where she can find roots. So I think we're going to get her to hop here so we can find some roots and get her to help out. Okay, and then out of the senses, we'll get little Cyaneri. She's got good digging as well. Oh, and cracking. Okay, she's going to jump over here and help her dad with cracking these nuts. And then we'll get Uken to crack this nut, clear the grass, and maybe hop over here. Yeah, I think that's okay. I think I'll clear the grasses around this tree, so that's a bit easier for them to see. And then Lanfion, could she maybe jump? She can jump into the nest. Oh yes, okay, they managed a mating. So Blex officially has a mate, guys. And this is, I feel like, going to be a very sad love story very quickly. It's gonna end in tragedy. No, because Blex is strappingly young. He's got so many days ahead of himself. He's got 18 days remaining, whereas his mate only has 4 days. He's going to be a young father left with a bunch of children. I feel so bad for him. I feel so bad. But at least he's close here with his family, and that way he'll have some sort of, I wouldn't say, I think some sort of just peace, that he's with his family. No matter what happens, at least he'll have support from them in raising his children. So there we go, we've got that going on, and I think for for Dreen, he already has a mate in Cyaneri, so he's not really looking for a mate. He knows who he's going to end up with. So we've got that, and oh my gosh, I forgot, the child has to have someone with it, otherwise the child is going to be swooped by a bird. I think this is a peaceful island, so we don't have to worry about that, but definitely we should probably, look out for that. We should get into the habit of making sure there's always an adult near the child, because if we were in a harder island, a bird would swoop down and then we would be destroyed. So that wouldn't be good. Now let's pass over and let me just hop on over here to see what sort of child these two have. Okay, right, let's see. It's a baby boy and he looks so cute. Okay, I'm really liking this. He is really cute, and oh, he's got that awesome cracking skill, which is going to be wonderful. We could actually, I think you can use cracking to crack clams and stuff down in the water, but not only that, he can probably use this tree to try and crack some nuts, then gather nuts. Now let's go and name this handsome boy, and I'm going to choose a name that one of you guys suggested. I'm going to name him Ashoran. I'm not sure if that's how it's pronounced, but that's how I'm pronouncing it, Ashoran. I think that's a cool name. So we've got Ashoran, which is the first son of Blex, and oh my gosh, it's the grandson of Oaken and Moneek, and the child of Lanfion. Wow, it is wonderful. We've got 8, and we've got 15 food. So 8 nichelings and 15 food. Let's see what else we can do. I think Brewstom is going to maybe hop in this direction. He can dig, so I think he's going to try and explore the grasses here to try and see if he can find... I don't think he'll be looking for a nest of his own at this stage, but to be honest, if you do find one, that's good on you, good on you. But I think he would want to dig, and there's some roots over here, so I think he would try and wiggle his way through the grasses that direction. And as for Moneek, she also, oh my gosh, she's got 1 day left. Will we be able to get 1 more breeding in? I think we will, but should we? To be honest, I don't think we'd be in a rush to get any more breedings done with them. I think they're just going to spend, I mean, they're older now, they're going to spend the remainder of their years just helping out their children and making sure that they live a life well. And to be honest, I think Dream, I don't know if he would take over his parents' nest. Maybe we should get an extra child. I kind of don't want to though. Okay, let's see. There's no roots around the place. It might just be more productive to get her to have another child. So let's see if we can jump this way. If they don't, oh, they did. Well there. Ukin's just gonna jump there. He's gonna die under this tree, kind of letting his daughter Sainiri know that, darling, this is one of the most important sources of food you have in this area, and you should make sure that you at least stick by here and always try and pick nuts from time to time so that you can keep the stores of food up. And you've also got a berry bush in this area, which she can't pick at all, unfortunately, but she can definitely dig and she can crack. As for Dreen, he's also an adult now and he is a young man. He can't breed yet because his sister is still too young, but when she is older, I know this sounds very weird, but sometimes you just need to get the lines going. But he's just going to clear the grasses over here, and he has found this terrifying port with skulls and all. Now, I don't think he would want to actually go that direction, but he's probably going to turn around and start exploring the grasses over here to see if there's any other nests and such. But definitely, I don't think he would be up for actually going there to that island. If anything, they'd probably go to a port that's down here. Now, this kind of looks, I'm not sure which land this leads to. If you guys know, then do let me know. But, I mean, most of you guys on my channel are simmers and not niche players. But, I think this looks to me like the archipelago, but it could very well be the Snowlands. So we've got that going on. Now, did anyone have a child? No. Moneek is expecting her last child and she's going to pass away, unfortunately. Lanfion had her child, so Lanfion, she can do berry picking, so she should probably jump over this way. Clear the grasses, and then she's probably going to pick some berries, and then her mate is going to pick some berries this way, and he's all good. They're both going to stay there and protect their child. And then I think Lanfion is going to help clear away the grasses around the nest. And this is actually a perfect place to nest, because you've got a bunny burrow there, you've got a berry bush, and then you've got a rock. So the nest is kind of nestled in very nicely in this little corner, and her nest is much closer to the flower pot, so I think she would be very happy with that, because then if anyone had to leave and could leave, her children are the closest. So I think that would make her very happy. Now, as for Sainiri, she's probably going to clear the grasses around the tree, and she could kick the tree for some nuts. Probably should have gotten them to do that. They should kick the tree for nuts. And the only one left with some moves is Moneek over here. I think Moneek is going to just clear these grasses over here, make some space around the nest, And let's see what her final child looks like, guys. Her final child. And she had a boy. She had a beautiful baby boy. Unfortunately, her and her mate have passed on. And this island has been passed to the second generation. Let's see, he's very good digger. So unfortunately, he can't do anything else, but he is an amazing digger. Immunity genes wise, he's got B and C, that's pretty good. Let's name him, and then I think we will be done for this episode. So I think I want to name this boy Calvaris, or Calvaris. I think I want to name him Calvaris. There we go. That sounds like a very cool name. And I'm so happy that, we've got 7, so overall, because we did have deaths, we've grown by 2, but I think we're on our way to actually doing something with this tribe, guys. I'm super excited, super happy. He lost his parents the day he was born, which is very sad, but he's got some older siblings. He has got 4 older siblings, I think. They're all 5 siblings in total, so that's super awesome, and he won't be alone, and everything will be fine. So I think I'm gonna go off and end this episode here. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next episode. Bye bye.